Hi, good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. You actually have some work you're going to need some time on today. So, without further ado, your grades have been released for the MC 1.1. They've been scored, and you've got feedback on those essays. That's going to be really important to what we're going to do today. Your revisions to this essay are due on November 20th. That is a week from tomorrow. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to create a calendar, a timeline of work that you need to get done. You're going to sign up for a paper conference with me. You're going to complete a revision document and start revising that essay. That's all the stuff we're going to do today. How are you guys doing right now? Are you okay? Anybody panicking yet? Okay. All right. You're probably furiously going on to see what your scores are. Listen, they're low. They're lower than what they were last time. I do not want any of you to beat yourself up over this. You are doing the work. You are working hard. You are a high school student in a college class. The point of that essay was to get something in so that you can do the revision. This essay is worth more points than the essay that you just got returned to you. All right? This essay is worth the most points. And this essay is based entirely on your revisions, your improvements to this paper. So you can still knock it out of the park by planning and making revisions to this paper, which is what we're going to work on. So the first thing we have to do is you've got to find your submission feedback, all right? And Canvas or OnRamps has some things that will help you understand the feedback and what it means and how to find it. Let me show you how to do that. First, you have to go to your Canvas, okay? I'm actually going to show you in my daughter's Canvas. So let's go to OnRamps, instructor. Let me log in as her. Okay. And you need to go into the college course. And when you're in the college course, you will see that you have your grade, which you can click to get the feedback. And see this first tile that says getting started? If you come down to Canvas Guides, first step, submission and feedback, and you click that, you've got some videos here you can watch. This helps you review if your submission was accurate and how you can check for feedback. And then this is what it looks like if you're using the wrong version of it, okay? Excuse me. So these are the videos for you to watch. And then you can also check your grade. Does anybody have any questions about this before I log off? You see how to do that, right? It was in the first tile under getting started, Canvas Guides, first step, submission and feedback. That's where you start, and then you can check your grade as well. Okay. So once you've looked at your feedback, you'll see all different types of comments. All right, there are comments at the end of the paper, comments in the margin. If you reopen your paper, it will have been edited with marginal comments from your grader. And then you have your rubric scores. And those rubric scores, you either get a 0, you have partial credit for attempting or engaging with the skill or the idea, or a 10, which means you're competent, you're at the college level. 10 does not mean perfect. 10 just means you're performing at that college level. You didn't lose any points, so don't think of it that way. Instead, everybody starts with 0 points, and then every skill that you complete, you get points added to it. So if you ended up with like a 30, then you did 30 points worth of skills. If you ended up with an 80, you did 80 points worth of skills. All right? How are we doing so far? Are we okay? No feedback. I hope we're okay. Davion, we're good? You're the only one here to give me feedback, so you have to. Okay, Chloe's good. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to review your feedback, and they will have given you some revision goals, some things you need to fix in your revision. You will need to fill out a document detailing your plan for revision and why you're making it. And you're going to upload that document with your revision. Okay, let me show you where that document is. It's in Canvas. If you go into our high school course, under modules, it's 3.4.3a. Okay, 3.4.3, and then it's the little letter A. It's called Mapping a Controversy Revision Worksheet. All right, here it is. I'm putting it in the chat. Right? And so in this worksheet, if you go there, you'll see some instructions. And it tells you that you can, it'll tell you not to upload anything here. You're going to upload this in college, but you still have to come here to get it. So you'll download the worksheet. You can get it in the Microsoft Word version or in the PDF, and then you'll upload it. I've also created a Google Doc, which I'll show you in a minute. This worksheet is 7 pages long. It is very thorough. The first page is an example. So you put your first revision goal. Here's a revision goal. I will improve the organization of my paper by adding transition statements. So then you put all of the comments from the feedback that you got from your reader. Then you explain the comment or what you're going to do. Then you explain what you're going to change about your paper in response to the comments. And then you explain how you think those changes are going to improve your paper. And you've got to do that 3 times. You've got revision goal 1, revision goal 2, revision goal 3. You also have optional revision goals 4 and 5. All right, that is up to you if you want to add more revision goals. You must have 3. You can have up to 5. So you're going to complete this document. This is where your grade comes from. UT is going to look at this document and then look at your paper to see if you met your own revision goals. If you meet them, you're going to score very well on this paper. If you do not meet them, you are not going to score well. So this assignment is teaching you how to set some goals and meet them in your writing. Okay? Any questions so far? Okay. You have some support to help you meet this, okay? In addition to me, you have access to writing consultants. These are people UT has hired specifically to help you OnRamps students with this course. You also have modules on these topics. If your grader is telling you you didn't synthesize, if your grader is telling you to work on MLA, there are modules on this that you can go back and look at. And then you and I are going to have a paper conference together. Let me show you where your writing consultants are. So again, you've got writing consultants, you have modules on these topics, and you have a paper conference, okay? So let's look at where you can find the writing center, okay? You're going to go to our Canvas and you're going to go home. And on that home page, you see how it says at the very top, Introduction to Rhetoric, Reading, Writing, and Research? Look right beneath it. It says New, Writing Consultations Available. Click for more info. That's what we're going to do. It's going to take us to the Welcome menu, and at the very bottom, we have something new called Writing Consultations. If you click that, it's got a whole page that tells you how the writing consultations work. They help you set writing goals and develop skills to meet those goals. The consultation can focus on all of these different things, from research strategies to clarifying your argument to organization, to using evidence to MLA. Here is the schedule for this week. It's Thursday from 10 to 6, that's today. It's tomorrow from 9 to 4, Monday from 1:30 to 6, Tuesday from 9 to 12:30, and Wednesday from 2 to 5. They are available to you during those times. All you do is you pop in on a video conference and they will meet with you. The platform they use is Zoom, okay? If you just click this, it'll take you right to their center and you'll zoom right in. You can also use that meeting ID to join, or you can access it on your phone, okay? All of those are ways that you have access to these professional people who are there to help you. You are not dependent on just me. You can work with them as well, all right? For paper conferences, I have created a Google spreadsheet. Here it is. I've got conferences available tomorrow after school, on Saturday, on Sunday, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Your class is period 3, and so I've blocked out pretty much our whole class time for the next 2 days, or next week, I'm sorry, on Monday and Wednesday to do these paper conferences, okay? So that's where you'll have set your revision goals, and you and I will talk about your revision goals and how you're planning on meeting them and what we need to do to move forward. Any place there's a green space, you can type your name. If you want to come in before school on Monday, you'll type your name. Once the space is taken, that spot is taken, and you should not sign up for that spot, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, I'm going to send that out in a minute. Davion, we're good? That makes sense? Okay. Okay, but there's an assignment that you guys need to do first. And it is, I've got a calendar for you guys. It's the pacing calendar. So I have created a calendar for you guys for the next 2 weeks, or for the rest of this week and then all of next week. And so what you're going to do right now is you're going to fill out that calendar. Let me show you what that looks like. It's in your Google Classroom. At the top, it says pacing calendar. And when you pull that open, this is what it looks like. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday blocked out. Today is Thursday. This is all the stuff you're doing today. You're going to look at your scores. You're going to read the feedback. You're going to work on that revision document, and you're going to begin your revision. It is due to UT a week from tomorrow. So how are you going to block out your time? What are you going to work on each day to make sure that you've got it submitted to UT on time? And when are you going to schedule your paper conference? Okay? So you need to fill this out. It's an assignment. You cannot see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Here it is. Here's the calendar. Here's today's activities. Here's Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Here's when it's due to UT. So how are you going to block out your activities in order to meet that goal of having it ready for submission? You also have a paper conference to schedule, and you can put it on this calendar. So the calendar you have access to because it's in Google Classroom. Let me put the paper conferences thing out, copy link. Okay. And I will put this in the chat. Okay, so there is the Google Doc. Hi, Bill, I'm glad you're here. Here's the Google Doc where you can sign up for paper conferences. If you and somebody else are signing up at the same time, that is okay. I will, I just imagine that might be a problem. Okay, but James is on here. He's already signed up. You guys can sign up. If somebody else has got the slot, then somebody else has got the slot. I'm sorry. Okay, then you can fill out your calendar. And I am going to give you guys about 10 minutes to do that, and then we will talk about the next steps. So go ahead and fill out your pacing calendar now. Make a plan for what you need to do and when. Sign up in any green space. Okay, so everybody should be signing up for a conference time on this Google Doc. And then you should be filling out the pacing calendar on our Google Classroom. All right, so once you sign up for your conference time, you can add that in with your Google Calendar, but just kind of block out, and if you've got work all day, then you won't be working that day. If you have like a band competition or a game, then you need to block that out so you don't have that day to work on the paper. Okay, if you did not submit a paper, you can still get credit for this class, and you still need to submit the next paper. So you're going to stick after class with me as soon as I'm done talking, and I'll show you what it is you need to do. Okay? It is not too late, and you still have some work to do. Okay. Who needs more time? Can you guys drop in the box if you need more time? Davion, do you need more time? Do you need more time on the pacing calendar?
I'll give it a little bit.
The revision is due a week from Friday, James. It's due on November 20th. That should be the last thing it says on the pacing calendar. It should say Friday, November 20th, submission to UT by 9 p.m. Oh, that is due with the paper. When you submit your paper, you'll submit the revision and this revision document so that they can check and make sure you did what you said you were going to do. If you haven't submitted a paper yet, if you're one of the kids that didn't get the submission in last time, you'll submit 3 things. You'll submit the paper, you'll submit your revision document, and you'll submit the original paper that shows the changes you made. Yep, exactly. You have to have 3, you can have 5. So pick your 3 most important and make those the revision goals. And then if you have time, go back and do 4 and 5. If you don't have time, make sure you get those first 3 that you say done. Okay. So, okay, let's talk about, so what you're going to do next is you are going to download that document from 3.4.3a, that revision document. And you are going to get started on that. I think you should have a plan. I think you should go through the feedback and get that revision document done today, okay? And then you've got the next 4 or 5 days to get the revisions done and meet with me. You may also meet with the Writing Center, all right? But if you can get that plan done today, then you'll know what you have to have done each day. Okay, if you need it in a Google form, it's in Google Classroom. If you look at the very top, there's a material that says revision worksheet. If you open that up, there's the Google form. You'll need to make a copy of it in order to write in it, okay? But if you can't access Word, then you can get it in a Google Doc on our Google Classroom. Okay, if you have submitted your essay and you have your comments back, then you guys can go and work. If you have not submitted your essay, I need you to stay on because I need to explain what you're going to do, okay? So that's just a couple of you who ended up not submitting.
Miss Ritchie,
Uh-huh.
I had to get a new computer and it won't let me log into Canvas on here. Like,
Okay, then your new computer is not letting you log into Canvas.
yes, like it's taking way too long for it to sign in, and I've waited and it still won't sign in.
And this is a Chromebook?
No, this is like my dad's computer.
It should let you sign in. I wonder why it's not letting you. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. Why don't you share your screen with me? Everybody who submitted a paper, you guys can go and work. You don't need to stay on. Trishala and I are going to do some technical troubleshooting, so that might just bore you. So you can go and have a great day, and we will start our paper conferences if anybody signed up for it tomorrow after school. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, let me have you share your screen with me. Okay, Jocelyn, I need to talk to you, so I need you to stick around as well if you can hear me. All right, I am stopping presenting so you can present. Show me what's going on with your computer.
okay.
So you're going to click present now, which is in the bottom.
Oh, do you see it?
Yes, I do. Okay, go ahead.